friends. I'm so excited to share another awesome story with you today. Today, we're going to read another Ella Bella Ballerina book, but this time it's of one of my favorite ballets, Ella Bella Ballerina and Sleeping Beauty. I bet you guys know all about Sleeping Beauty. So this is James Mayhew presents Ella Bella Ballerina and Sleeping Beauty. Oh, and there she is. There's Ella Bella Ballerina, and guess what? That's Sleeping Beauty. Ella Bella loved Madame Rosa's ballet class at the old theater. The lessons were always fun. Ella Bella's favorite part was when they danced to the music from Madame Rosa's marvelous music box. That's it right there. One day, Madame Rosa said, "My darlings, let's listen to the music from Sleeping Beauty Ballet. I want you all to imagine you are fairies." Madame Rosa opened the box and sparkly music filled the air. The little ballerina inside the box began to twirl, and Ella Bella and her friends danced like pretty fairies. "Please tell us the story of Sleeping Beauty," said Ella Bella. "Well," said Madame Rosa, "her name was Princess Aurora, and she was born in a fairy tale palace. Princess Aurora's christening was a joyous event. Good fairies gathered and bestowed gifts of beauty and grace. But then, disaster. The bad fairy arrived. Furious not to be invited to the palace, she cast an evil spell. On her 16th birthday, Aurora would prick her finger on a spindle and die." "How terrible!" gasped the children. "Huh? But the kind lilac fairy still had a gift to give," smiled Madame Rosa. She changed the spell so that Aurora wouldn't die, but would sleep for 100 years, only to be woken by a prince's kiss. "And did the prince come?" asked Ella Bella. "My dear, there isn't time for the whole story today," smiled Madame Rosa, closing the music box. "It's nearly time to go." The other children went to get their coats, but Ella Bella stayed behind on the stage. When she was all alone, Ella Bella opened the music box. Just like magic, the music started, and Ella Bella found she was dancing. The music seemed to surround Ella Bella, and then a tiny lilac light lit the music box. It grew brighter and brighter until Ella Bella saw a fairy floating toward her. "I am the lilac fairy," she smiled. "Shall we go?" "Go where?" gasped Ella Bella. "To Princess Aurora's 16th birthday party, of course," said the lilac fairy. The lilac fairy led Ella Bella into a palace garden, and there was Princess Aurora. As she danced, everyone agreed that she had grown to be the most beautiful princess they'd ever seen. But then an old woman shuffled out of the shadows with a gift for Aurora, a spindle. Ella Bella remembered the bad fairy's spell. "Don't touch it," she called. But Aurora didn't hear. She graciously took the spindle and danced. Suddenly, she pricked her finger. Aurora's dance became faster and faster until she fell to the floor. The old woman threw off her cloak. It was the bad fairy. She vanished in a flash before anyone could catch her. "Carry Aurora to the tallest tower," the lilac fairy said sadly. "There she will sleep For 100 years. But what about everyone else? Wondered Ellabella. We'll put a spell on them too, whispered the Lilac Fairy. Ellabella took the Lilac Fairy's hand as they began to fly. It was like dancing in the air. They sprinkled a spell over the whole palace, and soon everyone had fallen asleep. Roses began to grow up the tallest tower where Aurora slept, and around the palace a magical forest grew. When will the prince come? Asked Ellabella. We'll have to wait 100 years too? The Lilac Fairy laughed. Not with a little more magic. And she waved her wand. 100 years raced by. Ella saw they were now in another kingdom. A dashing prince was riding toward them. The Lilac Fairy told him the sad tale of Princess Aurora asleep in a tower. Will you help her? Asked Ellabella. Of course, said the prince. It would be my honor. We'll show you the way, said Ellabella. They led the prince to the magic forest. He slashed through the rose bushes with his gleaming sword. Even though the thorns tore at him, he didn't stop until he found Aurora's tower. Gently, he kissed Aurora, and slowly, softly, she opened her eyes and smiled. It was love at first sight. As soon as Aurora woke, the magic forest vanished, and the whole palace leapt back into life. I love it when my spells work, said the Lilac Fairy. Let's take a peek at their wedding. What a wedding it was. There was music and feasting with guests from all corners of the fairy tale kingdom. Thank you for your help, said the Lilac Fairy. Now they will live happily ever after. Thank you for a magical time, said Ellabella. The Lilac Fairy lifted her wand once more, and the palace filled with lilac light and swirling music. Then suddenly, the music stopped, and Ellabella found herself alone on the dark stage. She gently closed the lid of the music box. There you are, said Madame Rosa, giving Ellabella her cape. Your mother is waiting. Can we listen to your music box next time? Asked Ellabella. Of course, said Madame Rosa. We'll play a different tune, shall we? I like that, said Ellabella. And humming as she went, Ellabella danced with her mother all the way home. The end. And here's some fun facts about Sleeping Beauty. The Sleeping Beauty is one of the most popular ballets. It was first performed in 1890 at the magnificent Mariinsky Theater in St. Petersburg, Russia. Many spectacular ballets were created there, and their dazzling Russian dancers became famous all over the world. The music for Sleeping Beauty, written by Pyotr Tchaikovsky, is full of glorious melodies, some of which are very well known. It is exciting to go to the ballet. The music played by an orchestra in the theater, stage sets, and costumes are often very beautiful. But it is the dancers that really bring the magic and the wonder to the performances. They have to work incredibly hard, dance every step perfectly to tell the story in exactly the right way. Every step, expression, and hand movement has a different meaning, so it is possible to tell a story without words being spoken. Tchaikovsky's music also helps. to tell the tale. The Sleeping Beauty Ballet is based on the story The Beauty in the Sleeping Forest. It's an old French fairy tale by Charles Perrault. Tchaikovsky liked fairy tales so much that he added some other characters to Princess Aurora's wedding, including Cinderella and her prince, Hop o' My Thumb, Puss in Boots, the Bluebird, and even Little Red Riding Hood who dances with a wolf. Did you spot them in the wedding picture early in the book? Well, we better check. Where's the wedding picture? Ah, and there they are. Can you spot all of them? Little Red Riding Hood, Puss in Boots, Cinderella. What a cool, cool story. Well, thanks so much for sharing this story with me today, and I hope you enjoyed it.